YouTube, it's me, MTG Angel, and we are back to Secret Lairs not instantly selling out. And that's a really good thing. I am a scalper. I will scalp all day, online only. I'm not going to go in store and push over little kids. It's just not, I'm not doing it. I got a 9 to 5, right? I'm not going to be waiting in front and sleeping out in front of Targets and GameStops and trying to buy out the shelves of Dollar Generals. It's not going on. But when there's drops online and I can open up my computer or my phone and purchase something and purchase more than one, I'm going to do it as much as I reasonably, possibly, financially can, especially for the products that I like. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now with these Fallout Secret Lairs. Now, yes, they haven't sold out instantly, but no, that does not mean there's no potential with this. I think a lot of people, they are very, they don't know that their emotions are getting more wrapped up into this stuff than they are. For instance, when something instantly sells out, people go, oh man, it's another Wizards short-printed cash grab. This sucks, man. I didn't get my Secret Lair. But when things are sitting there and just kind of sitting around, there's another crowd of people that don't want to buy. They think the money's not free. They think the opportunity, there's nothing really here for me. And I don't think that's the case. If you remember, a lot of these Secret Lairs over the years did not instantly sell out. They were up on the market. You could buy them freely and easily, and that was a very, very beautiful and good thing. Something along the course, and boom, there's a TCG boom, there's a scalper boom. They changed up from print to demand, a print to limited print, and now you got people just buying up everything and doubling or tripling or quadrupling them before they even get to their door. And that's not a healthy thing. I think it's better that there's an open amount of inventory that people can just kind of go in and buy as much as they want. And, a day or two later, and most of it, if not all of it, is still up for sale. Now, if it doesn't sell out within a week, I don't know. I think that's a flaw of their print runs. I don't think it should last more than a week. I think it should last maybe like that 1 to 3 day type of period. I think there should be a realistic opportunity for someone who's, got his finger on the pulse, or can, at some point in the day, he can go and walk, to the bathroom, or maybe he's laying down about to sleep and he goes, hey, let me check the Secret Lair. And if he was within the day, I think that's perfectly fine. Right now, this Fallout Secret Lair is looking like it's going to it might be going to the 3-day period where stuff starts to even possibly sell out. So far, nothing has sold out. So I'm looking for that new Vegas Secret Lair to sell out. I think that one's going to be first. It's the non-foil. And I like that. I have since swooped back in and picked up a couple more copies of the new Vegas. I picked up some extra copies of all the layers. Now, where do I see these layers going? We don't know what the bonus is. The EV of some of these layers are actually way higher than people were saying. The Dog EV one, yes, I know, it's a Soul Ring, an Arcane Signet. These are cards that you can pick up for $1.50. But that's not the point. These are alternate variants of the same cards that you're talking about. And so that means they're going to fetch a premium. The premium is going to be quite nice. These are going to age well into the future. If you look back at the old Fallout Secret Lairs, they didn't have some of these crazy commander staples. I mean, sure, they had the lands, and I think there was a couple lands in there like the Bajuka Bog and stuff that are pretty evergreen commander staples. But I mean, come on, they got like Swiftfoot Boots, or is it Lightning Greaves? Lightning Greaves, they've got Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, just in that one. They've got cards like the Nuka-Cola Vending Machine, a must-have for a lot of these token decks. And for food decks. They have the Tiny Bones, which, yes, it's a $13 card, but I think that version may do better. They have unique cards that look like they're going to be necessary inclusions, like that the Ghoul. How are you not going to say that that's not a must-have and something that you'd want to use Phyrexian Altar and some of those combos? That's a combo piece right there. Yes, it's a little different, It's a little different, but it's kind of the same type of engine. Just kill everyone for the same combo piece. So you want that in there as well. And even stuff like the Wise Mothman. I mean, keep in mind, when Fallout came out, the collector boxes, some of these cards did not immediately sell out. They weren't immediately pumped to $1,000 or whatever dollars. It took some time for them to grow, and that's going to be the same as these secret layers. It's going to take some time for them to sell out. It's going to take some time for them to grow in price, and guess what? You're not going to be able to come back into the past and say, man, I should have. This is your opportunity. This is the one opportunity you have to buy this stuff. Well, I don't know when this opportunity ends, right? But till now, when it sells out and it starts getting purchased on TCG Player, this is the opportunity, the window you have to buy this stuff at MSRP. MSRP, this is it. It's TCG products going for MSRP. So if I was you and you were a fan of Fallout, if you needed some of these pieces, maybe you just like the art, maybe you're a dog fan. I know there's going to have another cat and dog secret layer coming out. I think they promised that. I would recommend picking up some of this stuff. This is the moment. I mean, personally, I love Fallout. I haven't watched season 2 yet. I'm waiting for some of those episodes to come out. New Vegas was my favorite game. I've played most of the other games, and it's a beautiful series. It's a beautiful IP. It's got so much flavor. And when this came out, I was foaming at the mouth. I'm like, okay, I'm going in big. It didn't really matter if it sold out. I was going to go in big on this no matter what. And I think there's a lot of other people that, you know, in the future, they're going to come and say, hey, that's the art that I want for my secret layer. I'm going to buy that one. It's going to be maybe a dog. Someone's making a dog deck. And so they might pick up the dog meat Yoshimaru. Or they might pick up the dog meat singles. Or maybe they're making a food deck, especially Hobbits coming out. And they say, you know what? I don't want the Nuka-Cola machine. I want the Sunset Sarsaparilla machine. Or maybe the Sunset Sarsaparilla machine is a little cheaper, or maybe it's the same price and someone likes the art. So I see these secret layers doing amazing. Not only that, I like the IP, and I'm curious to see what they're going to have for those bonus cards. Sometimes they crush it with that stuff. I mean, come on, last time they had a Mana Vault. I don't know what they're going to have for this one, but it could be something crazy. It could. The lotteries for these sometimes are just like mind-blowing. And you look at the Final Fantasy ones, and those are, holy moly, like way too expensive. So that's pretty much it. Highly recommend you go in. I know a lot of other stuff just dropped right now for pre-order on Amazon, on Best Buy. They've got the Marvel release coming out. They've got Strixhaven. Those Strixhaven archive boxes look so nice. So, you know, if you have a chance, I would be checking around Amazon, refreshing. What I've found is actually if you refresh it a couple times, or if you wait like on the hour, or like on those like even amounts of minutes, then it pops up and you can actually purchase it. You don't get those Dogs of Doom. And so, yeah, pick up some of those for pre-order. Look, whatever you want, whatever you like, consider buying it. Consider buying a couple extra. No, none of us know where the prices are going. That's unfortunately the truth. I can tell you what I think I know, but none of us truly know how long this stuff is going to take to sell out, how long it's going to take to hit what price points, how much is going to be on the market, how demand is going to be. We don't know. We don't even know if they're going to have another Fallout round 2 of a set, which they totally could. Especially because, look, they had Hobbit coming out, and the first Fallout boxes, they did incredible. So they could have another set for Fallout. I don't really know what happened the first time around. I really wish it could have stayed open a little longer and stayed in stock, but, you know, I was able to get a couple boxes. That's pretty much really it. So, yeah, guys. Hey, if you thought you missed out on the Commander or the collector boxes of Fallout, now's the moment to get in on some nice juicy secret layers. Yeah, that's just what I think. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you bought some on the comments. Let me know if you're coming back for more. I've left tips on how to get all the extra secret layers in my past videos, and I'm sure right now, since they're kind of just left up on the market, I'm sure you can get a couple orders in. that's going to be it, guys. Take care and happy stacking.